in the soup. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ndomi Mashava and I'm back again. As you can see by the title of the video, I'll be doing a review of the foundation, which is the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. I don't know if you can see this, but it is written. God, it's the Wet n Wild. Goodness, please, yes, it is the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation, and it retails for 100 rands from Discam or Clicks. I bought mine from Clicks, so I am in the shade Mahogany, if that's how they read it. So I'm just going to read what the foundation claims to do. So it says that it's written goodbye photo flashbacks, meaning you don't get any flashbacks when you use this foundation. It helps to eliminate white particle reflection, and it is tested under 7 light conditions with top smartphone models. So I have used this foundation before. This is not the first time using this foundation. I've actually used this foundation a couple of times. I don't know, I don't even recall how many times I've used this foundation, and it's quite a nice foundation. So the reason why I'm doing this foundation reviews is because I personally have struggled with finding the perfect foundation for my skin type, and it has been a really big struggle. I've been using different foundations, and I've decided I'm going to be reviewing the foundations that I have, and I'll buy more foundations and review them so that it's easier for you guys to know, like mostly beginners, and for people who are struggling with finding a better foundation for themselves. It'll be easier for them to know which foundation might be good for their skin type, their skin tone, and which foundation lasts long, doesn't bring flashbacks and all those kind of things. So I'm just going to be reviewing the foundation, and I'm going to be doing a wear test. I'll use the foundation and wear it for a certain amount of hours, and then come back and show you how it looks, and then again I will just come back and show you the final look after maybe 6-7 hours. I'll do a wear test on this foundation. So without any waste of time, let's just get into the review of this Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. So I'm just going to start by moisturizing my face. So I'm just going to start by priming my face, and then moisturize my face and use a sunscreen. Guys, you should try to buy sunscreen for your face because it's really hot now, and the sun is going to cause a lot of damage to your skin. So if you have sunscreen on, you really have nothing to worry about. So I'm done priming my face. Now I'm just going to moisturize my face using my daily moisturizer. If you're interested in knowing the products that I use on a daily basis on my skin, you can say so on the comment section, and I'm going to do a video on the products that I use daily. So now I'm just going to finish off with my sunscreen, and then we go to the foundation. So this foundation comes with this plastic lid, and the applicator is like a spoon. I don't know, it looks like a spoon. I don't know what it looks like actually, but it's sort of has the spoon-like shape, as you can see. I would have loved it to be a pump because it causes a mess around the bottle, and it's easier for foundations like this to spill off. So I prefer pumps over spoons. I'm kidding, but I prefer pumps over foundations like this. So I'm just gonna take, I don't know what to call this, but I'm going to take 2 spoons and put them on my hand. I feel like it's too much. I think 1 spoon would have been enough because it takes up a lot of product. So I'm just going to use my brush to apply the foundation, and then I'll finish off using a sponge, a blend, a beauty blender, whatever you wish to call it. So I just take my hair back. So as you can see, the consistency of this foundation, it's not runny, it's practically in between. It's not runny and it's not too much. I don't know the exact word to call it, but it's not runny, it's kind of in between. So I'm just going to use the brush and apply the foundation. So on the foundation, they didn't specify if it's they didn't say anything about it being full coverage, medium coverage, or anything. So they didn't put any claims about that. So we'll just have to see for ourselves. And I forgot to mention that this comes in a 30 ml. So I'm just going to apply, I don't know if you can see that. I'm just going to apply it like this using my brush. Okay, let me just make those small dots to make it easy to blend. And then we'll see after 3 hours how this foundation has done, how this foundation looks after 3 hours, and also after 5 or 6 hours. It will depend. So I think I should be using my mirror now. So I like how the foundation applies. It's very easy to apply, and I must say this is not a matte foundation. It has more of a dewy feel. Yeah, it has more of a dewy feel to it. So and it's very lightweight. I haven't finished applying the foundation, but it's like I'm doing nothing here. It's not those heavy foundations. It's not full coverage, but I'll say it has a medium to full coverage. It has a medium to full coverage. I don't know if maybe I add another pump, maybe that's when I'll get to the full coverage that I'm looking for. This foundation retails for 100 rand, so you don't have to spend that much money. In truly speaking, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So I'm just going to add one more spoon. Just going to add one more pump or it's not a pump, guys. This is a spoon. I don't know. I'm just going to add one more spoon and then see how this goes. I'm just going to apply on my under eyes so that we have that even skin tone. I don't know how you guys, tell me how you like this foundation, how it applies and all this kind of stuff on the comment section. This 99 rands foundation. So I'm just going to come a little bit closer and show you how the foundation looks. So I'm just going to go off camera and do a complete look, and then I'll come back and show you how it looks and how it blends with other products. And then from there, I'm just going to do the wear test with this foundation. So guys, this is the final look. I must say the foundation blends well with all the other products, your concealer, your powder, setting powder, and your compact powder, and everything else. It just sets in well, but it blends in well with the other products. So far I'm liking what I'm seeing, so I'm just going to go out and wait for 3 hours, and then I'm going to come back and show you how the foundation looks after 3 hours and also after 5 or 6 hours. Hello guys, I'm back again, and it has been 3 hours since I applied the Wet and Wild Photo Focus foundation, and I'm here to just tell you how the foundation has been for the past 3 hours since I applied the foundation. So as you can see, everything still looks in place, everything is still looking good and all nice. So as you can see on my T-zone, that's where the foundation is starting to be oily, but towards my C-zone or towards the end, I don't know, towards my jaw, you can see that the foundation is still in place and it's still okay. On my nose, on my T-zone, that's where I tend to become oily, and now the foundation is starting to be very oily. For 100 rands, and this is just the amount of oil that I have within 3 hours. I would say I'm happy with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. So I'm just going to go away again for about 2 hours, and I'm going to come back and film how the foundation looks after 5 hours. I'm going to cut it down to 5 hours and not 6 hours. Hello guys, I'm back and I am tired. As you can see, it's a little bit late and it has been past the 2 hours that we agreed on, and this is how the foundation looks after 5.5 hours. What I can say about this foundation, it's good and it blends well with other products, just that after a few hours I started to have oil on my T-zone. The foundation started to be oily, and now I think because it's been a long time also, I'm noticing a little bit of oil also on the sides of my face, on my C-zone. So overall, I would say this is a good foundation, and I would recommend someone to buy this foundation. Yes, I would recommend someone to buy this foundation for 100 rands. I think it is value for money and it is a good foundation for its price. If you like this video, please subscribe, comment, and click on the notification bell. Thank you.